Never paint whole wall like this without following these 5 steps I'm about to show you in this video for you to get that smooth, professional result that you're looking for. Watch this video to the end. Hello, welcome back. In this video, I will be sharing 5 steps for you to follow whenever you're preparing your walls to be painted in order for you to get a smooth and professional finish, so as to prevent your new paint from peeling, bubbling or cracking a couple weeks after you have painted it. So please do not skip any part of this video. Stay with me. Here you see where I'm removing a loose shovel on from the wall. Anything that is loose or rotten, you should remove it. Do not skip this part. This is very important, just like the other 4 steps that are coming up. Now I walked around the entire house, look for those areas that I need to remove the patches, and I removed them. At this corner was where I was really surprised after getting off the shower lawn. Look at that. Everything there is rotten. So I used my hacker and I continued chopping on and ensure that I remove all the materials that would have been loose and rotten from that section. Further down in the video, you'll see how that look after we patched. Now, after removing all the loose and rotten walls from the building, you're gonna need to clean up all those areas. Here you see me sweeping away all the rubble, getting them off. You should also remove the dust if you're going to fill the walls, but I'm not gonna fill the walls yet. Here I'm using my grinder to make some notch in the wall to also help assist in keeping my plaster on whenever I'm applying it. Step 2 would be to clean all those areas properly after you would have hacked and swept away the area. I lost the footage for that, so here I am about to prepare my plaster in order to fill those cracks. It's very important for you to fill the cracks to prevent moisture as well as to stop the rot from spreading. So remember to clean the areas before you apply the filler. I'm using some Sure Patch here. Just pour out and I'm gonna mix it with some water. Get the consistency that I need to apply to the wall. Now the process is not difficult. This is something anyone can do, and doing it right will only save you time as well as money, and you will also receive that result that you're looking for, that beautiful, professional, smooth finish. My walls are textured, as you can see. It's shown on there. I'm getting the consistency that I wanted, and I'm now going to apply the Sure Patch to the wall. I'm gonna use my steel float to apply the material to the wall. You see I'm putting it on the edge and I'm gonna be just combing it in. I'm not worried about the texture, how it might look right now, because as I said, the wall is a textured wall, and I'm looking forward to getting as close to that texture as possible. Down the video, you see how I achieve 80% of that with a simple hack. So this is the third step, guys. Apply your plaster, and that's how it looks. You can see I have some texture in it already. And that is looking awesome so far. That is the texture for the wall itself. Just doing a comparison. Now look at this here. Remember this here? Let us fill this up. Let's see what we can do to this with our plaster. And look at that. Just like that. The magic of plaster. We even got a straight edge on the end there. It is not sanded as yet, but I wanted you guys to see exactly how that part looked. It was the worst part on the building, and here you see me walking around showing some of the other areas. Do not skip this part, guys. Do your best so you can get the required result that you're looking for. Look how many patches. And I'm not showing you all, I'm just showing 3 parts of the building. So, first tip, remove loose, rotten material. Second, clean the area. Third, apply the plaster. Your plaster. And now, time for the fourth, sanding. And I'll be using this piece of block to do the sanding. Yes, old fashioned. I need to get a rough, coarse texture, and I found that using this block will achieve that. So use a block, see, getting the markings in there, and if we want more markings, we can also turn the block to an angle. See that? Yes, we get some lines in it, trying to match it with the texture there on the shovel arm. And I'll do this to all the areas that I would have plastered until I've completed. No. Here you see me with the pan and the water. This is the part that I missed earlier on, but I did mention it. I'm going to now clean down the area again, guys. So after sanding, we have a lot of loose dust on the wall, so we need to ensure that we wipe off all that dust down before we apply our primer. It's very important we get rid of all that dust so the primer can sit on the wall and don't fall off later on down the line. So I want to wipe off all those areas on the sanded area and around the sanded area, all of where you see the dust goes. So you're gonna take a rag and wipe it down real clean. That's it for prepping these old walls. Now that our service is finally clean and ready to go, we're perfectly set up for the next step, which is going to be priming, then painting. Here I'm at the hardware purchasing my primer and my paint. To do that, in the comment section, let me know what color you think I should use for the top coat. Let me know what you think about the work. And don't forget those 5 steps. Remove loose rotten paint, clean the area, fill the cracks, sand, off what you filled and then clean the area again for the paint. Was an amazing day of work. Look at that there. Remember that, guys. We're gonna see it later on after it's painted, and I want you to tell me what you think down the line. So after purchasing my primer and paint, I also got a few more items. Just a look forward for you guys as well. But I'll see you in the next video where we will be applying our primer and doing a few other things. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Campfire Fusion. So until I see you again, guys, love and respect always, and I'll see you in the next one.
Into the world.